Hi, I'm Prof, and this is Prof Plays. And I just wanted to provide a little introduction to this channel and what you can expect from it, what you can expect from me. Right, so, I started this channel because I had posted some videos on my main channel, which is it's primarily kind of my professional channel. I am an economics professor by trade, thus Prof. Right? Um, but I had posted some videos that were more game related, and they got actually, to me, a surprising number of views, a surprising amount of attention, right? And that led me to think that even though the game channel space is pretty crowded on YouTube, maybe I should at least set aside a separate channel to do that kind of content just in case I happen to feel like it, right? So that's really what this channel is all about, is me providing content that I find fun to make. And what that means is a few things. One, I am not a professional with this kind of stuff I'm going to do. I am not a pro at playing video games. I am not a pro at playing RPGs, which is mostly what I have on my channel so far. I'm not a pro at playing board games. I'm not even necessarily very good at any of these things, but I enjoy the process. Right? I'm not a pro at making videos. Obviously, I'm certainly not a pro at editing them, and I don't particularly enjoy it. So you probably won't see a lot of editing and a lot of, you know, professional quality stuff. You're gonna have terrible backlighting and me forgetting which side is which because I forget how things mirror on my camera. This is what you're gonna get. Right. On the other hand, what I hope you can use this channel for is to get ideas of how you, if you are also like me, not a professional at this kind of stuff, how nonetheless you can find a way to enjoy it. And that is something I find especially in nowadays in the world of role-playing games, solo role-playing games, we are so surrounded by professionals that it can be outrageously intimidating to try it ourselves. Right? So we watch, you know, professional people, voice actors, professional improv people playing role playing games, and it's an awesome show. And then you think it would be really fun to do that. And then you think about how in the world could I do that? And the reality is, you probably can't. But that doesn't mean doing something like that isn't fun. We can all participate in the creative process. We can all participate in the social aspect of it, which can be great fun. As you can watch my videos of D&D with kids, right? It's a great time, me and my kids, right, playing D&D together. Are we good at it? No, no, we're awful. I'm sure that I forget lots of rules. They forget their powers half the time. I don't know what their powers do, so I always have to ask them. All this kind of stuff. Not professional at all. But on the other hand, they keep coming back to the table and wanting to play again. Right? And I keep wanting to run again. And that says something. Right? Similarly, with the solo role playing stuff that I've gotten into the past few years, like, really, that started because I had done more role-playing games when I was in college, but then after I graduated from college, kind of lost the gaming group. We all kind of went our separate ways, and it was inconvenient to try to find a group to game with. So I kind of had set that aside. I thought that chapter of my life is over, despite the fact that, the reason I got into role-playing games was because I happened to like a girl that was playing a Star Wars role-playing game. It was produced by Wizards of the Coast at the time. We eventually ended up married and now have 4 children. But okay, we don't really want to do this just the two of us. We'll just kind of set it aside. Right? And for many years, that's what happened. But then I started kind of thinking about the nostalgic aspects of it and remembering that one of my friends in college had mentioned, right, that there was this tool, right, Mythic, that was supposed to allow you to run role-playing games on a solo basis. And these memories came back to me a few years ago, and I thought, I wonder how possible this is. And it turns out, within the meantime, from me hearing about that several years ago we're talking like 20 years ago in college, like, between then and now, the solo role-playing community has exploded, and there are all kinds of tools available to us, and that can be intimidating, right? So, what my hope is that on this channel, whatever I happen to put on it, right, whether it be role playing with my kids, playing D&D, solo role playing stuff, whether it be a review or an actual play, whether it be you know me just deciding I want to video me playing Kerbal Space Program 1, not 2, because I'm not paying that much for it. But regardless, I want you to see, I hope you can see how it can be fun for someone who cannot do this professionally, who is no good at voices. Example, right? Who's, you know, plot planning is a little bit loosey-goosey at times, very episodic, maybe. Right? Lots of randomness in there where things may not always make total sense. Right? So I want you to see the fun that can be in hopes that you can then take that and it can convince you to try this yourself, even if you, like me, are not a professional. Even if you, like me, can't do the voices. It's okay, right? Even if you, like me, are going to mess it up all the time. But regardless all of that, nonetheless, it can be fun. And that's what this is all about.